Hi, this is Kimberly Michelle with the Real Single Ladies of Houston for quarterbag.com. I'm here at Cool Runnings Caribbean Style Restaurant. Today I have Jason, JB the Poet, Butcho, and Real Talk of Southpaw Records. How you guys doing?
All right. How you doing?
All right. I want to first ask you a little bit about how you all got your name. I'll start with you over there, JB the Poet. I mean, I know that's pretty self-explanatory, but tell me a little bit about that.
Well, JB is a age-old name that I came up with, and the Poet is an acronym for the pedigree of everyday truth. When I write, I try not to lie. I try to keep it simple with everything that I've been through, and I put it down on wax.
Okay, well, I like that, the pedigree of truth. I like that. Okay, Real Talk.
Hey, it speaks for itself. You know what I mean? I really had a hard time coming up with a name when I first started rapping.
The Son of Simeon.
Yeah, I had a whole bunch. Of ideas, man. And, nothing just kicked off. So I was just like, Real Talk is what it is.
Okay. And Butcho.
Butcho, I grew up with that name. Around a group of fellas that I grew up with. They kind of gave me the name Butcho, or really Butch. But Butcho kind of, just added on the O when I got with the group.
Okay.
That's just basically how I got that name.
Well, I like that because my daddy named Butch. All right. So where are you guys from? Are y'all Houston natives?
Houston all day long.
Okay.
I'm actually born from Miami, Florida.
Oh, well, we're going to stop talking here. I'm playing.
I moved down here when I was little.
Okay.
So I still rep Houston like I'm from here.
Okay, well, good. I see you with your throwback Houston Oilers hat on. Okay, I see you feeling it. Now, how did Southpaw evolve?
Okay. Well, me and Jamie, Real Talk, we wanted to get in the group and we wanted to start doing this music. So since we were both left-handed and we were from the South, we was like, okay, we're gonna knock out every record label that's in front of us and we're gonna come with it. So we're gonna go with Southpaw Records.
See, I didn't. I'm not left-handed. But
you just all up. You're not from Texas. You right-handed.
No, I'm not left-handed. But see, they was looking for another member to come to the group, and he actually approached me, back in 2005, and from then that's when I joined the group, and we just kicked it off from there.
Stay no waste time, shit, baby.
All right, so how long y'all been doing music, and what inspired you to do music? Not everybody just wants to be an artist. Not everybody wants to, be in entertainment and rap or send a message out.
Right.
Some people live, regular lives. What makes y'all want to do this?
Can I answer first on that?
But you just go ahead.
When I was little, growing up, I had a big number of aunties and my mama's sisters and stuff that was around, and my father, everybody sung. And they love music, a lot of the old school music, and some of them feel a lot of the new school music. So, as I grew up, I was liking a lot of the new school music, and I just feel like, with my passion, I want to bring a lot of what I got, stored in me, growing up from, the past, and bring everything that I got, this new age. Just,
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
A respect of where you came from.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, man. Music always been a part of my life. It was just I was a little kid being in plays and stuff like that. So my music career as an artist started when I was about 14, rapping with a group of guys in my church, and we did tours during the summer and stuff like that. Got into different competitions, and probably around my junior year of high school, I decided to actually pursue it as a career, and to go to school for it and actually learn the business. So
okay.
Yeah.
Well, senior year, flunked off the football team.
I can tell you look like you wrestle bears or something.
Start going through what they call hitting that fork in the road type thing with your life, and felt like I wanted to tell people my story. So
okay.
Started listening to people, Nas, Jay-Z, the Screwed Up Clique.
Okay, so you had a purpose. Okay.
Right.
So what do you expect fans and people who listen to your music? What do you expect them to get out of your music is what I want to ask. There's a lot of people trying to do exactly what you're doing.
Right.
Everybody wants to rap. Everybody say they got something to say, but what makes you different?
Well, there's really nothing wrong with following the blueprint.
Right.
But we want to be able to display longevity behind that. as far as like lyricism, that's missing right now in the game. And so basically, if we cop a hot track, cop a hot hook, which is going on basically, we want to be able to show them lyricism behind that. Because once they get that single and they look at Southpaw because of the single, then we can follow up with lyricism and content that'll make them say, well, these guys are here to stay. These are good guys.
Okay. So, Butch, what is your opinion of the music industry today?
Right now, like he said, it's a lot of the lyricism. It's not really being exposed at this point in time. And to me, it's a whole lot of commercial. You know what I'm saying?
Commercialism going on.
At this time, we just, really trying to get to the point to be able to have our fans and people just, relate to what we got going on. Kind of make them feel like, oh, well, I know what they went through. I feel them. So that'll make them, capture what we got going on.
I'm gonna add to that. I think there's a major void that's missing in the music industry. I think everything is categorized as a certain type of artist. You come out in a certain type of market, you come out with a certain type of style, and you stick to that style. Mm-hmm. Like artists back in the day, you weren't limited to any type of music. You know what I mean? You can do anything. You can start off, doing commercial, but you can also do, hip hop. You can also do lyricism. You can also do poetry. I think there's nobody, or there hasn't been in a while, a versatile artist that can do just about any genre of music that's out there. Right. And that's the void that I think that Southpaw, feels the most. Because you will hear, hip hop. We can take you to the streets. We can take you to church. Mm-hmm. We can take you, alternative.
To the club.
Yeah, we can do whatever. And
talk about the ladies,
I think that's what defines Southpaw as a group, and that's why that's just how we try to operate and make our music.
Okay. So what are y'all working on now? What's next?
We just dropped Back to the Basics, which we got a cut. We about to play in a minute. Poe is working on his solo album. We push it back to Screwhouse.
Right. Like a little solo mixtape. I'm talking about pushing so.
Okay.
But he be hiding his project.
Okay. He don't want to know. Y'all supposed to work together. Unity.
We also have another project that we dropped late last year. It's called the Movement 1.5. And our first project was the Movement 1. And we dropped that. Man, when did we drop that? Maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
07, 08.
So yeah, so we got stuff in the catalog. We got our archives working. We're getting our visuals going this year. You'll see some videos out of us.
Right. And where can we find all that? Where can we find Southpaw? We go looking for y'all. Where can we find y'all at?
We all over.
Twitter.com.
We at the front door.
Southpaw_records.
Okay.
Facebook.com/Southpaw Records.
All right.
That's SOUFPAW Records.
Okay. All right. So tell me a little bit about your affiliation with Dane and So Compassion.
Who was Dane?
Who is Dane? That sexy guy with the dreads.
That dude.
HNIC. Y'all know him?
Man, me and Dane used to carpool back in the day.
Dane my dude, man. Dane is the homie, man.
Me and Dane sat next to each other summer school and night school, man.
Okay.
Now I'm working for him, so
Hey, I have
never been
a top roster like that.
All right. Now tell me about what is the movement?
The movement is kind of like what I was explaining earlier. Just the movement can be anything that you make, but our movement is really just bringing music back to catering to the music instead of catering to the fans. Which you have to cater to fans, but the way that you're doing it, you don't have to go a certain route. So I think my motto is good music will sell itself.
Right.
And so that's what our movement is. But at the same time, any artist that's out there that's in the industry, if you're looking for somebody to network with or a label to network with, you may have trouble getting studio time or songs or whatever you need. We are a movement, and our doors are open to you. And we'll complement and push your movement as well as we push our movement. So the movement really is just getting a group of people together. This is my vision of the movement. It's just getting a large group of artists. I don't care if
coalition.
Yeah, I don't care if you a model or whatever. Anybody in the entertainment business, you come up and we push it.
All right. Okay. Well, Thank you guys so much for coming out and meeting with me, you know, quarterback.com and the Real Single Ladies of Houston.
Right.
Any shout outs y'all want to give out before we finish this?
Shout out to the single ladies.
Shout out to the whole Southwest 8 times.
Shout out to the quarterback people.
Cause and Effect Entertainment, Big Sean.
Shout out to everybody that's
Trill Gladiators, what's up, Truck? HNIC Boss Man, Something Passion Movement going down, you know what I'm saying? Southpaw Records on the rise, organized to rise economically.
Thank you so much, everybody. This is Kimberly Michelle with the Real Single Ladies of Houston and quarterback.com. Thank you.